Fender has created two of the most iconic basses ever made, the Precision bass and the Jazz bass. I'm Danny Sapko for Gear for Music. Today we're going to look at the difference between the two. Firstly, we're going to have a look at neck profiles. This is a Precision bass, and as you can see, it's got a chunkier C-shaped neck, perfect for people with bigger hands, unlike me. Some people have described it as feeling sturdier in the hands. It's more of a universal neck shape, so people who've learned on other basses should have no problem switching to a Precision bass. Now, let's see how that compares to the Jazz bass. This is a Jazz bass. As you can see, it has a more tapered, sleeker neck with a smaller nut width. This means that the strings are going to be a little bit closer together, might be easier for people with small hands to play, and certainly if you're playing faster runs, it's going to be more comfortable to get around the neck. Now let's have a look at body shapes. These are two classic, instantly recognisable Fender bodies, and there's not much difference between the two. But if you'll have a look at the Jazz bass, you'll notice that it has a sleeker waist. This was designed to keep the body of the instrument away from the player's picking arm. Possibly the most notable difference between the two basses are the pickups. The P-bass features a split coil pickup with staggered pole pieces. This creates a warm, growly sort of sound with a rich low end whilst maintaining the clarity in the high end. In contrast, the Jazz bass features two single coil pickups with two pole pieces per string. This is going to give you quite a bright high end along with a good mid-range growl. And because each pickup has an isolated volume control, it allows you to blend the two and create all sorts of different sounds. These two iconic basses have certainly earned their place in music history. Steve Harris from Iron Maiden chose the P-bass, John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin chose the Jazz bass. But which is the right one for you? Unfortunately, there's no easy answer to that question. Both are extremely versatile instruments, working with almost any genre. Nowadays, there's been many changes and upgrades to these instruments, from active electronics to different types of wood, and even a combination of the two, which is known as a PJ bass. With all these various options, the only way to decide which is the right one for you is to get them in your hands and see how they feel. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching.